I believe that this ideology and this Hizmet movement, which he is at this time the leader of this movement, who's really putting it out there to the people in the form of books, in the form of media, in the form of organizations. I believe that this movement is a beacon of hope for the future of the Muslims throughout the world. Because when you look at the ideology behind the Hizmet movement, it's a movement that's rooted in humanity, rooted in charity, and rooted in goodwill. And it's based on a basic philosophy that goodwill has a multiplier effect. That when you conduct yourself with goodwill, you end up receiving that. And people fail to realize that Muslims are the biggest victims of many things that are happening in the world. The biggest victims of terrorism, of many of the things that we see happening throughout the world. And this movement is a movement which creates understanding of Muslims, of their religion, and of the various cultures that subscribe to the Muslim religion. And what I like most about the Hizmet movement is that it basically has a philosophy that every Muslim should be an ambassador to his faith and to reach outside of his faith to create that goodwill. Many countries have had groups scapegoated. Any movement, even in biblical times, even back in the times of the Quran, we see that when righteous movements start, they pose a threat sometimes to the politics of the time, and we see that happening. And I believe that that's one of the things that's happening now with the Hizmet movement, and it's creating victims. But one truth that is constant whenever we see this repeated in history, and that is that you fight injustice with the truth, and you fight cruelty with kindness, and that has always prevailed. And that is exactly the message that the Hizmet movement has, and I think in the end that will prevail.